It is the 16th Sunday in Ordinary Time, July the 20th of the year of the Lord 2025. Today's Gospel is taken from St. Luke, chapter 10, verse 38 to 42. Jesus entered a village where a woman whose name was Martha welcomed him. She had a sister named Mary who sat beside the Lord at his feet, listening to him speak. Martha, burdened with much serving, came to him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me by myself to do the serving? Tell her to help me. The Lord said to her in reply, Martha, Martha, you're anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part and will not be taken from her. The Gospel of the Lord. Today's Gospel is a continuity of what we heard last Sunday with the parable of the Good Samaritan. What shall I do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus tells him about the commandments, now and to love God and to love your neighbor. And he said, who is my neighbor? And Jesus tells the parable of the Good Samaritan, very famous parable. And Jesus said, do likewise, be a neighbor like the Good Samaritan. And strange that following is today's passage, which Jesus goes to visit a place. It doesn't say where. If you read the Gospel of John, chapter 11, it says Bethany. There is not only Martha and Mary, but also Lazarus. But here it's only Martha and Mary, and Jesus is welcomed by Martha. Martha is the host of Jesus Christ. In fact, Martha is the woman of the house. Maybe she was the older woman, the older sister. And she welcomes Jesus. Jesus is a guest. He's the Lord. On the other hand, Mary is there, and she sits at the foot of Jesus like a disciple. It's strange because in the Jewish culture, you will never choose a woman to be your disciple. It was only for men. The woman could not learn the Torah, the law. But Mary is the disciple. Martha, on the other hand, is very worried. She's preparing a good meal for Jesus. Now, the Gospel doesn't say if they were the disciples with Jesus or somebody else. It's only the center is Jesus Christ. He's invited. Jesus feels at home in the house, feels at home, feels welcome at the end. No? And then maybe Martha is so taken up with the preparation that she forgets the guest, that she forgets the presence of Jesus Christ, doing so many things. So many things. She feels maybe alone. And it's why she, instead of telling her sister, come help me, Martha complains with Jesus, because on the other hand, she has a good relationship with Jesus. No, she has the confidence to tell Jesus, tell my sister to come to help me. And then the answer of Jesus, Martha, Martha, you are worried by so many things, but only one thing is necessary. And Mary got the best part, to be a disciple. What is the point? Today, we live in a very strange society that we are always running from one place to the other. We are always doing something. In fact, in America, to be important is to be always doing something. We don't have time to rest. This is why we are a restless society. And on Sundays, which is supposed to be the day of the Lord to rest, we do so many things. We go shopping, we go marketing, we go to do many things, and at the end, we end up Sunday tired. And this is why we have so many difficulties, because we don't have time to rest, to be still, to be put. There is a lot of traffic in every place, always, and we are always in the cell phone, in the TV, in the internet. We don't have time just to be, to stay put, just to rest at the end. And our bodies, our spirits needs to rest. It is what Jesus tells us, to be with Him. Take time to be with Him. When you go to church, go earlier. Just stay there. Don't do anything. Just contemplate the cross. I Mary at the foot of the cross. You don't need to say big prayers or to open any book. Just contemplate. Just stay there. Because we cannot do things, we cannot do great things we don't go to the root, to the fount, which is Jesus Christ. This is why the Good Samaritan really did good things for the poor man who was left half dead, but we need to always back to the root, which is Jesus Christ. We need to go back to Him, to stay with Him in our society. Take the time during this week just to stay. Take time to pray. Turn off TV. Just stay. When you are driving, just be in silence. When you are home cooking or doing something, just be in silence, like Mary. And Jesus said, Mary got the best part. Please do so. And go to Mass today is Sunday, and share this video with all your acquaintances, with all your friends from St. Luke Parish in Irving, Texas, and Salute the Gate in Houston. May God bless you today and always.